Hey Scorpio, Scorpio rising. Let's take a look at the astrology for March 2025 and how it may impact your zodiac. Now, March is an action-packed month. There's a lot going on. We've got 2 retrogrades, 2 eclipses, and Neptune changing signs since 2011. Now, although there seems to be quite a lot going on, when I look at the astrology of March 2025, it seems like there's opportunities and windows to make progress surrounding the same themes. And if you take a look at the screen, I have highlighted your 5th and 6th house because for you, your sign, that's where there's going to be a lot of energy, a lot of back and forth, a lot of windows, a lot of opportunities to progress forward. Although retrogrades do kind of help us to go more inwards and pay attention to the details and go over things and slow down, that is all part of the process of progressing forward. Now, both your 5th and 6th house are going to be very action-packed and energized this month, as well as your 11th house, where the lunar eclipse will be occurring. So let's kick off with March the 1st, because Venus goes retrograde at 10 degrees of Aries in your 6th house. And Mercury will also go retrograde. However, it will go retrograde in the second week, so March the 15th. It will go retrograde at 9 degrees of Aries. And both Mercury and Venus kind of have like the same kind of like mission here, and it's to help you to focus more on the 6th house and the 5th house, themes around health, wellness, your daily life, your daily routine, your self-care, work, being of service to others. This may even involve a relationship or a partnership or other people, because that's Venus, right? Venus wants harmony. Venus wants to feel good. Venus wants pleasure. So there's going to be a lot of activity and a lot of energy. Perhaps you may have to kind of like reassess this area of life and rethink about how are you taking care of yourself, and do you need to make like a lifestyle adjustment or a lifestyle change, and how are things going on with work? Are you feeling good about work? Are you finding it joyful? Are you requiring more harmony in this area of life? Those are some of the questions that may come up. Now, aside from just Mercury and Venus making their mark in this area of life, there's also going to be the sun that moves into your 6th house on March the 20th. There's also going to be a partial solar eclipse on March the 29th. That solar eclipse will be at 9 degrees of Aries. So take a look at where 9 degrees of Aries falls in your chart, because if you have anything at 9 degrees, this will be a very important time for you. With a partial solar eclipse, this could be another window, another opportunity, another kind of like gateway to make some progression forward in this area of life. Something can significantly change in this area of life regarding your well-being, regarding your daily life, regarding your lifestyle, regarding work, your daily life, okay? Something could change. It could be related to your job, your work changing. And not only is a partial solar eclipse emphasizing on this, but also on March the 30th, Neptune, the planet of dreams, spirituality, creativity, intuition, will be moving out of your 5th house and moving into your 6th house. So that is also going to emphasize on perhaps you're taking a more spiritual, holistic approach to taking care of yourself. Perhaps you're feeling like you want to do something more spiritual in terms of your work. Maybe you want to be of service to others through some type of spiritual form. So those are, again, some questions that may be coming up in your awareness, but that's not going to manifest for everyone the same way, because Neptune will remain in Aries and remain in your 6th house for quite some time. So it's not going to manifest the same for everyone, but that is like a general theme with Neptune moving into the 6th house. Something else you got to be careful with Neptune is sometimes there can be some fog or mist, or things may be unclear, or sometimes it could be a confusing time. That's more so if there are other things in your 6th house, or Neptune is kind of hitting other places in your chart, but that's something to be mindful of. But do take care of yourself, prioritize your well-being, your self-care, okay? There's a lot of energy that's encouraging that. Now, that's all the 6th house stuff, but Venus and Mercury will also move into your 5th house. That's where Saturn currently is at. Now, the 5th house is a house of fun, the house of joy, the inner child, children. It's where you find your happiness, your creativity. This area of life can also impact relationships and dating and romance. So again, Venus being the goddess of love and relationships and Mercury being the planet of the mind and communication, there could be some back and forth here with a relationship. Perhaps you are seeing somebody and you're trying to figure out, well, is this working out? You know, is this gonna be something for the long term? Important conversations and dialogue may be had regarding relationships and partnerships. And aside from relationships and partnerships, this could even impact like your overall like creativity. Perhaps you work in some sort of creative environment, or you're a creative person, you love self-expression, or you're into arts and crafts. Your creativity may go through kind of like a change, a transformation through this retrograde period. This could even impact like how you have fun and experience joy in life. That may also go through some sort of major change. Now, what else is impacting your 5th house is we're going to have an eclipse on March the 14th. The eclipse is going to occur at the end of 23 degrees of Virgo. So if we round that up, 24 degrees, the Sun and Saturn will be in your 5th house, impacting all that I just stated: dating, romance, relationships, even like creativity, how you experience joy, the inner child. This area of life can also rule over children, and the 11th house rules over friendships, groups, social networks, your hopes, visions, and wishes for the future. This is also in the area of life where you collaborate with others. This also rules over like your ideals. So that could all go through a major transformation. Now, because this is a lunar eclipse, it's a south node eclipse, there's an emphasis on letting go, there's an emphasis on releasing, there's an emphasis on endings, closing chapters. So this could be a time where people may really actually leave your life, or you choose to kind of separate yourself from people because it's not working out, like certain relationships are not working out, or perhaps some friends have kind of like you've outgrown them, and you know it's time to kind of move on. Like that could be a manifestation, especially with lunar and south node eclipses. It's got to do with the past energies. This could also impact like your hopes and wishes for the future. That could go through a transformation. People you connect with, or perhaps like even identify with, like certain traits you identify with, or people that you are acquainted to, clubs, communities, social groups that you are part of, that may go through a major transformation as well. And this is not only just impacting your 11th house, but equally as much as your 5th house as well. So Scorpio rising, I hope March brings you the change you are seeking. Take it easy, and I'll speak with you very soon.